Alright, so welcome back to another video. In this video I'm going to be showing what you're supposed to be doing after you're done building your PC. So after you're done, that's assuming you have everything plugged in and the PC is just ready and sitting there. So the next step is obviously to install Windows. So for that, you first need to have a second computer or a laptop so that you can get a USB, like this one, a USB, and you have to flash it with the Windows installation. It's a pretty simple process, and I'll get it right into it right here. So first of all, you have to take the other USB right here, and you have to plug it into the PC. Plug this in right here. Okay, now that's plugged in. Once that's done, you're gonna go on your web browser and install a software called Rufus. It looks like this. You're gonna click on the exe standard x64. Open the file, and you're gonna see your USB device right here. Now mine is 32 gigabytes, so it's showing 32. Now for the next part, you need to go to Microsoft's website and download Windows. Just type in Microsoft 11 download. It's gonna go here. Now you don't want to click on the installation assistant because you're making it for another device, so you're gonna click on download Windows 11 disk image and click on this and click on download. It's gonna ask you for the language and the country and stuff. Alright, just click on this button right here, 64-bit download, and you should see it downloading. Now wait how long it takes. When this is done downloading, you're gonna go in here. Now I already have a copy of this downloaded, so I'm just gonna click, assuming now that you've downloaded it, you click on select, go to downloads, and you're gonna see the Windows 11 ISO right here. Click on that, and then you're gonna modify this the way you like, if you want a standard installation or this. So for most people it's gonna be standard. All this is, you don't need to touch all this. Okay, so yep, everything here is proper. And now once that's all done, you're gonna click this button right here. Okay, so I'm gonna click it. Now it's gonna give you this window right here, which you can customize. This is really helpful. Now if you have a PC with less than 4 GB RAM, you can, which you probably don't in 2024, you can click this. Or if you don't have TPM 2.0, you can click this. It's gonna remove the requirement. You can create a local account. You can remove the requirement for a Microsoft account. You can skip a lot of stuff, and it makes it much easier. Okay, so once that's all done, you're gonna click on OK, and it's gonna say all data unable to be destroyed. You wanna click OK. Alright, so once it says ready, this means you're done and the USB is flashed. Now you can take it out of this computer here, and you gotta get the computer you just built. You're gonna plug that in, plug the USB into it, and you're gonna power it up. So I'll get the computer that I've just built, and I'll be right back. Alright, so now I've got my PC plugged in, and do not plug this USB in just yet, because on the first boot you have to change some settings on the computer. So go ahead and boot it up. It's gonna go straight into BIOS, and then we have to change some settings over there to make sure that the PC is running at full potential. Now I know I have a different BIOS right here, and wait a second. This is gonna be almost the same for everyone. All all motherboard BIOSes and manufacturers have this feature. So this should be the same for everyone. Alright, so here's the BIOS right here. Now I've got an MSI BIOS, but you might have also Gigabyte or whatever. But all you have to find is XMP profile or DOCP in this case, because this is AMD. I'm not sure why it's XMP. Alright, so you gotta make sure your DRAM setting right here is running at 2000 megahertz. Mine is advertised at 3000, so make sure it's running at 3000. Because most RAM frequencies, what they do is out of the box, they're gonna advertise for 3200, 3600 megahertz, but they're gonna be running by default at 2332 megahertz, 2133 actually. So you gotta change that setting and make sure it's enabled and not disabled, so it's running at the full speed, because RAM speed does really make a difference in CPU performance. So yeah, make sure that's that, and there's really nothing else you need to do. And once you're done this, you can save and exit. So PBO, that's also been enabled. If that's I'm not really gonna get into this much, as this is a user preference and not everyone needs it. So yeah, I'm just gonna click on save and exit. There's this screen right here. We're just gonna click on next. For the product key, we'll get into this later, but for now you gotta click on I don't have a product key. Pick whichever one you want. I'll go with Windows 11 Pro. And if you get met with this screen, this is probably because I don't have TPM 2.0. So all you have to do is go into BIOS and just enable that feature if you don't have it enabled. Alright, so I've just enabled TPM in my BIOS. I'm gonna click on install. For every BIOS, it should be in the security tab. There should be a security device enable or disable button. And then you gotta change that if it's on disabled. And if you don't have it, you can change it like I showed in the first one. Now, once you're at this point, you're not gonna click on upgrade, but click on custom. You're gonna see your new SSD that you've got. You're gonna click on next, and it's just gonna start installing right here. It's gonna copy files, getting covered for installation. Alright, so right here everything's installed, and if you're wondering why the screen is so blurry and low quality, is because I don't have my video card drivers. This might be the same for you, so don't worry, it's not your monitor. So here it is, everything's installed, and fill in all the stuff that's needed. Your country, keyboard, you can skip this part. It should take like 5 minutes or something. Alright, so it's gonna restart once again, so we have to wait for it. Just be patient, it is going to restart and take you back to this. Just restart. Right, here it is. Now for the network, your motherboard might not have Wi-Fi, so make sure it's connected to the Ethernet on the motherboard. And if it does, it's gonna show you the Wi-Fi list here. So get that done. Alright, so there it is. Windows has been installed. The first thing you're obviously gonna do is install the drivers. The screen should go black for some time. Now this is just, if you're wondering why the screen picks this off, is because Windows drivers. They're just generic drivers to make your display look sharper. You want the actual NVIDIA game drivers. So I'm gonna go on, type in NVIDIA drivers. If you have an AMD graphics card, you're gonna type in AMD drivers. So I'm gonna go on the search area here. Accept all. TX. RTA. Okay, so we're gonna go on. Let me find RTX 3000. This is a bit weird. Can't seem to find RTX 3000 megahertz. This is what you want. So RTX 30 series. And I have a 3070 Ti, so I'm gonna click on that. Windows 11. Start search. There it is. Install the game driver, the latest one. Get download. Download now. And once it's finished downloading, open it. There it is. Okay, it's gonna extract all the files for the installation. There. Okay, so click on this one. Check the box. Express. And it should just start installing. Your screen should flash a couple of times. I mean, like, it will go black for a couple of seconds during installation. So wait for that to complete. Alright, so it's done installing. There's a side link 2 times. Alright, it's done. So I'm gonna click on restart later because there's something else we need to do right now. So now for the Windows activation, this is actually pretty easy. Just search up Windows activation script. You're gonna go on this repository right here on GitHub, and you're gonna click on this. Copy this command right here. Open PowerShell. Windows PowerShell. Paste it. stuff. Okay, so click on yes, and you're gonna click on the first option, which is HWID. Wait for this to complete, and it's gonna say it's permanently activated. Alright, and that's pretty much it for it. Your PC is completely set up, and now you can use it. So thanks for watching.